Okay, this student started school on 7/17/23. And the evaluation period, 450 hours. Now, the date that they hit 450 hours was 12/23/23. All right. Now, this student will go down here to the bottom. They hit on the date that they hit the 450 hours, the student signed it and they dated 12/23/23. And then Joe Jones, he signed it here. And then the school official 12/23, they signed it. So we'll just do the school name. All right, so now we're gonna go back up here. The student hit 450 hours on that date. Now, they were scheduled to do 30 hours per week, and the school owner is open 5 days a week. So if they're open 5 days a week, the student is probably doing 6 hours per day. 6 times 5 is 30. So we know they're doing about 6 hours per day. They're scheduled. We know the student may do 4 hours some days. They may not even come some days. But we know that they hit 450 actual hours on 12/23/23. What are actual hours? Actual hours are hours that they are physically in the school. AP, actual hours are hours that they are physically in the school. Now, scheduled hours. Scheduled hours are the hours that they are scheduled. So let's break this down. They're scheduled to do 30 hours a week, correct? Yes. Let's say the student came 20 hours that week because they missed some days. They got sick. That means that they did 20 actual hours that week and they had 30 scheduled hours. So if they're scheduled to do 30 hours a week, after a month, that's 30 hours times 4 weeks, 120 hours scheduled. What if they only came 90 physical hours? That would be 90 actual hours that they actually came to school, although they were scheduled 120. With that being said, what we have to do, we got to go back to 7/17, and we're going to pull out our calculator. So let's go to 7/17/23, and on the 17th right there. So basically, we're going to start with the 18th because you're open Tuesday through Saturday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tuesday through Saturday. We had orientation, we'll just say on that Monday, but they started on the 18th because that's a Tuesday. School's open on Tuesday. So now we're going to count the weeks on the 18th. So that's 1 week. July the 25th is what? 2 weeks. August the 1st, 3 weeks. The 8th, 4. August the 15th, 5. August the 22nd, 6. The 29th, 7. September 5th, 8. September 12th, 9. September 19th, 10. September 26th, 11. October the 3rd, 12. October the 10th, 13, October the 17th, 14, October the 24th, 15, October the 31st, 16, November the 7th, 17, November the 14th, 18, November 21st, 19, November 22nd, 20, December the 5th, 21, December the 12th, 22, December 19th, 23, 26 is 24. January the 2nd is 25. January the 9th, 26. January 16th, 27. January the 23rd, 28. January the 30th, 29. February the 7th is 30. February the let's see, 13th is 31. February to, let's see, we're going through 23rd. You know what?
We don't went too far.
We went too far. So this is what I'm gonna do. When I call out the date, I want y'all to call out the number, okay?
Okay, let's go back.
All right, so we'll go back to July.
Yeah, July 17th.
July 18th, is that right?
17th.
July 17th. Okay, the 22nd. All right, so July 17th. July the 17th, we start in 23. So here we go. Let me go there on my phone.
That's 20. What year that is?
You got 23.
July 23rd. Okay, so they start on the 18th because July 17th, 2023 was on the 17th was a Monday. So we'll have the 18th. So the 18th is 1. 25, y'all say 2. Call out 2. When I call out a number, you call out the next number. August 1st.
3.
The 8th.
4.
15.
5.
22nd.
6.
29.
7.
5th.
8.
12.
9.
19.
10.
26.
11.
3.
12.
10.
13.
17.
14.
24.
15.
31.
16.
7.
17.
14.
18.
21.
19.
28.
20.
5.
21.
12.
22.
19.
23.
December 26.
24. We should stop at 20 weeks.
Okay, you got him evaluated on 12/23.
Okay. So now what did we go to?
We on 23 now at
Okay,
December.
20. So when I called out 26, you said 23, right?
Right.
Okay. He got evaluated on what date?
The 23rd.
23rd. Okay. But when I called out 26, you said how many weeks? 23, right? Okay. So we're going to now. You said 23 weeks at 26. But when I said 19, you said 22 weeks, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But when I said 26, you said how many weeks?
23.
Okay. So when I said 19, you said 22. So it's 22 weeks. That week would be 22 weeks. Now, this is what we have to do. We got to know how many days was the school closed from July to December the 23rd. You had some holidays for November, correct?
Correct.
All right. November, Thanksgiving in 2023 was on the 23rd.
3 days.
So that was Thursday. You was closed Thursday, right?
Yes.
Was you closed that Friday?
Yes.
Well, that Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, so write down -3 because you was closed 3 days. Now, that was the only time you was closed. So what we got to do now, we have to do 22 weeks. 22 weeks times 30 hours a week. Okay. And that is 22 times 30 hours a week. That's 660 hours. But for 3 days, you was closed. In them 3 days, they're scheduled to do 6 hours per day. So that's minus 18 hours. So that's 660 minus the 18 hours that you was closed. That's 642 scheduled. hours.
Actually, the 5 hours a day, Chin. I'm sorry.
It's 5,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
They 6 days a week.
How many days a week are you open?
6.
You're open Tuesday through
it's
Saturday,
5.
right?
Tuesday through Saturday, 6.
Okay, Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 5 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay? 5
Right.
days a week, but they do 6 hours a day because it's 30 hours a week. So it's 642 scheduled hours. Now, the question is, how do we get the cumulative attendance? We have to go 450 actual hours divided by 642 schedule hours. That's 70% right there
Mm-hmm.
that we just did. Now, the grade point average. Let's say that they took 3 tests. I'm just giving you an example. And on one test, they made a 78. The second test, they made a 90. The third test, they made a 85. That's 253. So it would be 253 total of the 3 tests divided by 3 tests that they took. That would be 84% on their grade point average. So that's 84%. Now, let's go on down. Is the student making satisfactory academic progress? Yes. So you check that. Notice a warning probation provided to student. NA, they not on probation. They passing everything. Because we know the minimum grade point average is 70%. Minimum attendance is 67%. Reason for warning, that's NA. So now, let's look at this sheet. Okay, the student's name, the date that they was evaluated, the date they start date. Now, the date that they were evaluated. Now I want to share this with you and listen very closely. The date that they was evaluated was 12/23, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now we know we have to do another evaluation for this student at 900 hours, don't we?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So from this progress report, the next progress report at 900, we got to put the start date that they started. We need to know the start date is right here. The start date is 7/18 when they started in the very beginning. So you put that start date on there and go all the way up to the 900. But this is how we do the SAP. Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm-
Even if you don't remember nothing I just told you, it does not matter because I'm going to send you this recording and all you got to do is play 5 seconds, pause it, another 5 seconds, pause it, or call me.
I got your cell phone with you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now